down the depth chart, Coach. How important is that in assembling a contender?
Well, look, it's even more important, Brian, in the regular season than it is in the playoffs. To get through a long NBA season and get yourself in good playoff position, you're going to need a lot of guys. 12, 13 guys at different points of the year are going to have to be ready to make contributions. Now, obviously, the team with the better starting five will have the edge, but depth can be a big factor even in the playoffs.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. Now here's Banchero. No good on the 3. White looking it over. Back to Holiday. Pass to Brown. Inside. Here's Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Wagner outside. Tatum against Banchero. Shoots. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Holiday. Gets the 3 ball to go. Tatum's got 5 now.
With his feet set, Tatum's going to make you pay.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Brown. Orlando making their last shot, and the 3-pointer goes.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
And Coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Always reading the angles. Holiday's able to find his shot.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. And a change for the Magic. Batase's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Holiday. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside, Brown. White, the pass to Brown. Off the mark there with a 3. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 5. Pass to Carter. Here's Batase. 6 on the shot clock. Now Wagner. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance. Wagner's got his second basket on the night.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 6. White for 3. Counted from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Suggs. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. And that does it for the first quarter. Boston out in front, up 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
They've got Peyton Pritchard, Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Fires the three. Anthony grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Banchero. No good with a layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Pritchard. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Pure from three-point range. Craig's got himself on the board with a three there.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Porzingis has checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Craig. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Isaac. And Carroll finds Suggs. There's the triple. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Well, Graham, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 6. Tatum drills the 3.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Pass to Black. And here's Anthony. Here's Suggs. And that one's good. Suggs has got 5 now.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness, fighting through the contact.
Holiday passes to Hauser. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebounded by Suggs. Magic trail by 9. For 3, Anthony. And another 3 for Orlando.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Now here's Holiday. Outside Craig. Back to Holiday. Launches it. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Shot is good by Isaac.
Yeah, inside the paint, Isaac is a pro, using his size to get himself a high percentage look.
Outside Porzingis. And that time also a missed shot. Magic trail by 4. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Wagner for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Suggs against Holiday. Brown scanning the floor. Oh, sweet move. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Batase's checked in for Isaac.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Now Wagner. Give him 8 points now. The three is up. Hits the three-pointer. Wagner's got 6 in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Boston out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. When you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in the point guard. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody. And we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Gotta take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. Off target from three-point range. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
And Brown knocking down the triple.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Banchero right side. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Banchero. Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Caldwell Pope with it. Wagner on the wing, defended by Brown. Rebound Boston. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Holiday passes to Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Pritchard's checked in for White. Black's checked in for Orlando. .133 left in the third. Pass to Banchero. Oh, not to be denied. Banchero.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
Brown passes to Pritchard.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Boston shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Some changes for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Holiday.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Wagner up top. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. It's good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Anthony against Brown. Pass to Hauser. Here's the three. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Anthony. 5 to shoot. Isaac with a screen on Brown. Let's go with a three. And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Jason Tatum, Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Craig. Outside Tatum. Over Anthony. It's hauled in by Isaac.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Banchero. Puts up a 3. Hauser grabs the board. Pass to Pritchard. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Tatum against Banchero. On the wing, Tatum over Banchero. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
The Magic making a switch here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Now here's White. Outside Tatum. 4-3. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Pass to Banchero. Fires from deep. From distance, Paolo.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. 9-point game. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. Banchero, strong inside.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Suggs with the bucket.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Outside Tatum. Outside Holiday. White with a screen on Suggs. It's Holiday with a drive. Right wing. Outside White. From outside, off the mark. Orlando has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
And then Tatum slams it in.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
And Carroll left side. And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Carter.
By maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Back to Tatum. Right side Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Now White. And here's Brown for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
The 3 from Banchero. Boston pulls it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. So we see Boston get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true.
So off the tip, it's New York. And now the New York Knicks starters. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2. And Brunson gets it to go.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And here's Brunson. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3. Back to Brunson. Offensive rebound. And another shot. That's tipped.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Ware kicks to Wiggins. They set the pick. Here's the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Anunoby. Bridges, no one around him. And again, New York with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
So here's Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes down. Hero's got 5 now.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Pass to Hart. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Hero. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Connects from 3-point range. Hero's got a couple of 3s now in the first with the Heat. Brunson surveying the D. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. And it's no good. Anderson passes to Hero for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. Robinson passes to Love. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside, Hero. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to McBride. Achua kicks to Hart. And here's Towns. He's covered by Hero. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Hero. He's got 8. Love with the screen on Brunson. Hero no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead by a bucket. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Now let's check in with DA to see how Bam Adebayo's doing. David.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Heat. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Robinson is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Here's McBride following the 3 by Miami that went in. Bridges against Robinson. Banked in off the glass. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Larson. He has yet to score. Jovic passes to Hero. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges misses. He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Larson. Pass to Hero. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And it's the Heat with the ball, following the score by New York. Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And the rejection by Towns. He had a nice open look right there. Wiggins has got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And here's Towns. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3. For 3, Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
From 12 feet out, and there's another one for the Heat.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Bridges outside. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, he's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Hero with it. He's got 18. Pass to Burks. Adebayo with this screen on Bridges. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And get ready for the half-court shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5, down low. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
Now, here's Burks. Still scoreless. Pass to Wiggins. Hard against Adebayo. Ware kicks to Hero. Shoots over Brunson. And there's another one for the Heat.
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. Shoots the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. New York on D, trailing by 5. Here he goes. Burks the pass to Ware. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Anunoby outside. That 3 off the mark. The Heat leading by 5. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Ware's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Anunoby outside. Brunson sends a screen for Anunoby. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Heat. Pass to Hero. From past the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. For 3, Bridges. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining 3s.
Here's Hero. 23 points in the game. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Hart kicks to Bridges. Towns a screen on Wiggins. Bridges passes to Towns. Hits it from 3-point range. Now just a 5-point Heat lead.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd. And here's Adebayo outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 8.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
And here is Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson. This is his first free throw of the game.
Now at the line.
And Hero drops them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And we've reached the end of the third. Heat lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. Well, you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby is out there with Achua. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Highsmith. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Anunoby.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff, guys.
Thanks, David. Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball. That's how you rack up assists.
Burks' shot is good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's Brunson. For 3, Bridges. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Wiggins outside. Back to Hero. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. From deep. Good on the triple. Hero's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Brunson. And off the front, and in it goes.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Hero against Brunson.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Brunson. Second for 5. First 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Hero against Brunson. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
There's the lob to the hoop, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth.
Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 1. Now the Heat with it. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive, drawing the defense's attention.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Hero.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. Yes!
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
So a close game.
not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Wagner in at the small forward position.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Nice move. The rebound by Carter.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. For three. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
The three from Banchero. Unable to get that one. Banchero against Siakam. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now here's Suggs. Wagner outside. The three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Halliburton finds Turner. Rebound by the Magic. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt. And if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. And the Magic making a change here as well. Batase's checked in. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell-Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
Carter finds Caldwell-Pope. And another miss by Orlando. Pacers trail by 3. Siakam, right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 8 points.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Suggs, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Neesmith. Back to Siakam. No good. Had a chance to take the lead. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Wagner. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Wagner saw the opening and took off, slashing with the best of them.
Siakam against Carter. And down it goes. 2 points. 10 points for him.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's Suggs. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Magic out. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
So for Orlando right now, Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony, then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Black in at the 1. Here's Black, pass to Banchero. Over Mathurin, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Banchero's got 8 points. Indiana trailing here. Now here's Halliburton. Oh, 2 physical points for Halliburton.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Pass to Black. Anthony outside. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Turner, screen on Suggs. To the inside. And Carter with the block.
An aggressive defender, Carter Jr. also excels at using those physical advantages he has to turn shots back.
Here's Banchero. Oh, and Turner with a block. Halliburton, pass to DeMar. It's hauled in by Black.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Floats one up. Shots blocked.
Yeah, a long and lanky guard at 6'7". Mathurin can be a problem defender in this league.
And that one's good.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Magic trail by 4. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Counted. Isaac's got his first points of the game.
Outstanding footwork from Isaac on that play. Breaks up the defense and gets himself a good shot.
Outside Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Isaac. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Suggs. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Carter. Wagner outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Wagner's got 8 points.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
Pass to Turner. Got a piece of it. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope finds Carter. Suggs outside. Picked by Isaac. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Orlando. Nembhard outside. Here's Siakam. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Orlando ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll return shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Here's Halliburton. Oh! Halliburton scoring amongst the trees. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
Now here's Nesmith. Siakam, pass to Nesmith. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Halliburton's gotten 4 this quarter. Suggs with it. He's got 5. Banchero outside. Banchero goes strong down low.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Nembhard outside. There's Nesmith with the 3. On target from range. Nesmith's got 5 points.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Banchero left side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. Black's checked in for Orlando. And Banchero drops them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
Minutes remaining in the third.
Siakam outside. Pass to Mathurin. Fires top of the key. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wagner for 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 11.
Well, you know, Wagner's a pretty consistent shooter, and given opportunities, he'll make the most of them.
Out to the right wing. Outside Mathurin. There's a screen. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Mathurin's got his second bucket on the night. Wagner outside. Banchero surveys. Picked by Carter. Oh, he picked him clean. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 3-point Indiana lead.
It's so tough to defend threes on the break, but you got to find a way.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Suggs outside. This one for three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Nembhard. He's guarded closely. Halliburton for three. Another three for Indiana.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Now here's Suggs. 5 points in the game. Banchero outside. Shoots over Siakam. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter. Pacers leading by 4.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Mr. Bunny, those are the shots you've got to convert.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Siakam with the defensive effort. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fella. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Orlando, Goga Bitadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the point. And here's Indiana now. Orlando making their last shot. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. And the Pacers lead by 8.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Halliburton. Orlando making their last shot. Up top, Walker lets it go. Again, Indiana.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. And here are the Pacers now. The Magic making their last shot. Suggs against Halliburton. Another three for Indiana.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Off the mark, his 6th miss in 13 tries. Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Siakam in the post. Working on Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Nesmith passes to Siakam. Over Banchero. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
Here's Banchero. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Indiana leading by 8. Siakam outside. Outside Nesmith. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots. And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. Over Siakam. And Bancaro with a bucket on the assist from Suggs.
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Bancaro.
Down low. Here's Siakam. Soft touch off the glass.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Bancaro. Shoots over Siakam. No good from 11 feet. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Here's Halliburton. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Carter. And so the Pacers take the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show.
a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
So the New York starting five. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Bridges. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. The kick out to Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now, Brunson following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Over Porzingis. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
And really a good defensive effort there to protect the rim, but the positioning just too good. Got to deny him the ball before he gets to that spot.
Now here's Tatum. And here's Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of the game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. And then for New York, Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. The tray. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Knicks trail by 5. .104 left in the first. Brunson the pass to McBride. The kick out to Towns. Misses the three. Celtics leading by 5. Brown deciding where to go with it. With the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 8 points.
Speed on display there from Brown. This man can turn on the Jets. He has another gear.
And here's Brunson outside. Porzingis with the rebound. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-5 run here. Brown outside. Shoots from 14. That one misses. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Robinson is out there with Achua. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the 1. So it's the Celtics now. After Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Pass to Tatum. Now Horford. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Achua. McBride with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Drives to the hoop. Robinson on the wing. Here's McBride. And another 3 for New York.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And yes, it's good. Now McBride. Outside Robinson. Pass to Achua. And here's Payne. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Payne's got his first points of the game.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Pass to Tatum. The three. Tatum from 3. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half the season. We're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you've played every team. You understand the defensive concepts. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Now here's Brown.
Oh, my! Nice finish. Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 3. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Holiday against Brunson. Rebound, Boston.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here is Holiday. Still without a basket. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here is Tatum. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tatum willing it to go.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Celtics leading by 4. And now, thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Glad they're still together. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Tatum a screen. And Holiday is good for 3.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Brunson against Holiday. Brunson, no good. Celtics leading by 3. Porzingis inside. Brunson covering, and the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of a D.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. New York moving the ball around. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Towns at the elbow. Down low. Stolen by Tatum. 1:57 left in the third. Here's Holiday. Takes a 3. Bridges with the board. Knicks trail by 5. Hart the pass to Brunson. Porzingis with the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Jason Tatum making sure of that one.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Anunoby outside. Brunson outside. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Tatum no good. Knicks trail by 5. Bridges outside. Towns kicks to Hart. For the 3. Cans it from downtown. Hart's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Pass to Pritchard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Towns. Porzingis with the block. They recover it. Anunoby outside. Brunson outside for the lead. Rebound Boston. And here is Tatum. He's got 10. Pass to Pritchard. Over Brunson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Boston's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. OG Anunoby is out there with Achua. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Towns. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. Towns down low, working on Horford, and he gets it to go.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Tatum on the wing, defended by McBride. Through contact, Tatum.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Back to Tatum. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even. Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside Holiday. Hart against Tatum. Over Hart. And again, it's Boston converting.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Bridges outside. Brown against Anunoby. Here's Hart. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Boston leading by 3. Just a Holiday. 3-pointer. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Now here's Brunson. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holiday with the defensive effort. Outside Tatum. Over Hart. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Floats one up. Brunson, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Holiday up top. Brunson covering. And the rejection by Towns. Pass to Hart. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Tatum no good. Now the Knicks with it. They trail by 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Brunson, a very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 5.
Nah, couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gets the first. That increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing.
New York takes timeout. They're behind by 7. Here's Bridges. Brunson outside. Pass to Hart. Fires for three. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Brunson the pass to Towns. No good from outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Buries it from 3-point range.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so...
To get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Ball, then it's Josh Giddey, and it's White in at the shooting guard. Now here's Adebayo. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Pass to Giddey. Outside White. It's Vucevic, high post. To the middle. Here's Giddey. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
Here's Hero. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a three-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Burks. Giddey against Wiggins. Here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And Burks gets it to go.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Ball outside. And here's White. Pass to Buzelis. The three. Rebound Miami. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now Hero. Outside Burks. Out left to the wing. Adebayo, a screen on Ball. Hero for three. He buries it from three.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Pass to Buzelis. Giddey with it. And here's White. Picked by Vucevic. Lets it go from 14. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. And a new group getting ready for Chicago.
Substitution on the court.
Williams against Adebayo. Pass to Larson. Outside Mitchell. Takes a three. Knocks down the long J.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's White. Still no points. Yep, that one goes.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Adebayo, a screen on Jones. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. It's hauled in by White.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
It's all tied in Miami. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
They've got Duncan Robinson. He's out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
DeSumo, the pass to Smith. Pass to Jones. Sinks that one from the post. Jones has got his first points of the night.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Larson. Hero on the wing, defended by Jones. Lets it fly. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
DeSumo, the pass to Smith. Now here's Jones with the floater. Highsmith grabs the board.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Anderson inside, working on Williams. Here's Larson. No made baskets yet. Hero for three. And it's DeSumo with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Robinson against Giddey. Hero outside. Over Jones. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Hero's got 10 points.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. A line change here for Miami. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Jones. The 15-footer is good. He has 7. The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Stan, when Trey Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring, but he is a great facilitator.
Old school, traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
Mitchell, the pass to Burks. Back to Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on Jones. Pass to Adebayo. Burks for 3. Jones grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. 30 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's White. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, that's White shaking him off, creating room off the dribble.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And there's the lob. Now Jones, 3-pointer. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Chicago ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Trey Jones with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Nikola Vucevic. Josh Giddey out there with Buzelis. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's White in at the 2-guard. Hero for 3. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Hero. Dropping an emphatic answer 3.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Greg.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Wiggins against Giddey. The floater. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Adebayo against Ball. Adebayo passes to Hero. Here's Burks. To the paint. Pass to Ware. There's the 3. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Ware's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Hero against Ball from 20 feet. And it falls all over the rim and in. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
It's clear Ball knows the game. He makes the right play call at the right time to open things up.
Here's Burks. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Ball outside. White with a screen on Hero. Ball passes to Giddey. Inside, Vucevic. Counted. Good. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Yeah, merciless play by Vucevic down low. Crashing through the contact to finish strong.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Giddey. And here's Vucevic. The jump hook. Blocked. Adebayo passes to Burks. Over Giddey. And Burks with the basket. On the assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Giddey. There's a screen. Pass to Ball. From 17. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Ball passes to Giddey. From outside the arc. The rebound by Ware. Miami with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Hero. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. And now a 5-point Miami lead. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Miami out in front, up by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Tyler Hero. Kyle Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Jones. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Hero against Jones. Anderson with a screen on Jones. Hero, the pass to Anderson. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Hero against Jones. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've been hitting 3s at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Wiggins looking around. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's Miami converting.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Ball, he's checked in for Jones. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Vucevic. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Pass to Vucevic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is Vucevic's comfort zone. Even when the D is good, his offense is sometimes just better.
Hero against Ball. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Hero's got 25 points.
In these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Adebayo passes to Hero. Here's Ware. Fires for 3. He drops it from range. And it's an 8-point Heat lead.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Adebayo is screen on Ball. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ware. Back to Hero. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hero's got 30.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Zealous' shot is good.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. A deep 3 from Ball. Rebound Miami. So the Heat win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
And the Magic start out with the ball. And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Count that one.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Pass to Hart. On deep, Brunson gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Wagner. Banchero outside. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands, and see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. Well, with his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Hart, wide open, he fires. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Now Towns. After Wendell Carter missed from long range. Brunson, good.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Then for the Knicks, Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Now, here's Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by New York. Hart the pass to Achua. Brunson outside. Two points. That one goes. Brunson's got 8 points.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Anthony. Will it go? It's hauled in by Achua. Gets it off, and it's good, but hold on, the officials may want to look at that.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Black is out there with Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Banchero, that's good. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Cameron Payne. On defense, Orlando. And McBride gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Black the pass to Banchero. Shoots over Achua. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Such a nice looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Goga Bitadze. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns is checked in. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Shoots the 3. Banchero grabs the board. The Magic trail by 6. Pass to Black. Suggs looking around. Magic moving the ball around. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Here's Achua. Gets an open look and hits. Achua's got 5 points so far.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Banchero outside. Back to Black. Here's De Silva. Nothing on the board. No one covering.
He's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. PA thanks. Franz Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Caldwell Pope comes in for Black. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Carter.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
Pass to Kolek. Outside Robinson. Anunoby with it. Now here's Towns. 5 on the clock. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. Banchero is screened for Suggs. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks leading by 5. Brunson outside. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Here's Banchero. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. Banchero is screen on Brunson. Suggs kicks to Wagner. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brunson against Suggs. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
The ultimate blue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Here's Brunson. And no good. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Caldwell Pope. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
He hits the second from the line. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Brunson against Suggs. Brunson outside. Inside, Anunoby passes to Hart. Towns a screen on Banchero. Hart, no good. Orlando's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Caldwell Pope right side. No good. That would have tied it. The Knicks leading by 3. And Brunson has it in the corner. Bridges outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Bridges has got 6.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Achua's checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
In his vicinity, I promise you, Carter Jr. is going to catch the basketball.
Pass to Bridges. Takes the three. And another three for New York.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And Banchero inside. Achu is on him. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball. Hart's got his second basket of the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Clock at 6. Banchero looking around. And it's in there. Banchero's got 22 points.
Paolo Banchero putting the league on notice that he is a big-time problem.
Now here's Brunson. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Black. Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. This is out there for Orlando.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
And Towns drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Anthony kicks to Isaac. Left to the wing. Anunoby against Banchero. The shot, no good. Good D by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Left side, Towns. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Outworking the defense again, Brunson.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Banchero outside. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, such a smart player. Brunson sees a defender out of position, just going to take advantage on that drive.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Brunson against Suggs. Brunson, no good. The Magic trail by 8. And Carroll passes to Caldwell Pope. The shot from the low post is good.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. At that time, working inside.
Towns, a screen on Suggs. Outside, Towns. Off target with his 3. Orlando's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Pass to Banchero. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. That one, no good. To the paint. It's deflected. At the heart. Some nice passing by New York here. Banchero against Brunson. Yep, that one goes in there.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Banchero passes the Carter. Towns with the defensive effort.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Anunoby finds Brunson. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. And he banks in the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So Suggs will go to the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness?
rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Kobe White out there with ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Giddey in at the 3, the small forward. White against White. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
White looking it over. Porzingis with a screen on White. White can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
And Vuce is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
Outside White. Back to Tatum from the arc. Drains the triple.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Ball. Outside White. It's Vucevic, high post, over Porzingis. That one a little long. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Tatum finds Holiday. Now Porzingis, pass to Brown. Launches the 3, and again Boston with the triple.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Brown against Giddey from behind the arc. Rebound Boston. Right side Tatum. Drops in the layup for 2. Tatum's got his second bucket on the night.
And Tatum has a number of shots to choose from down low. This makes him a tough cover.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Giddey passes to Vucevic. And here's Giddey, defended by Brown. Pass to Vucevic to halt the run. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
The ability to stretch the 4 is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Vucevic. 5 points in the game. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Off target from outside. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 1. From 11 feet away. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Such an easy shot to miscalculate. Great confidence, though, out of Lonzo Ball.
Tatum looking it over. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
15 seconds left to play in the first. Giddey against Craig. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Bulls leading by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Now here's Tatum. He's covered by Dosunmu. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Jones, the pass to Smith. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Smith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Hauser. Horford, a screen on Giddey. Here's Hauser. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bulls leading by 4. Outside Giddey. Picked by Smith. The 3 is up. And again, it's Chicago with a 3. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Picked by Smith. Here's Giddey. Rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the half. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Jones from outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. We got a line change here for Boston, and a new group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Giddey. Oh, rise up, Jaylen Brown.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that really help the momentum.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's White. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on White.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
White hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside White. Pass to Porzingis. Wow, Porzingis with the triple.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
White with a screen on Holiday. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Assisted.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Porzingis for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Outside White. Back to Jones. Pass to Buzelis. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Vucevic. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. The shot's good. Vucevic has got 11 points. Now Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Here's the 3. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown! And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Chicago ahead, up 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
On the court for the Bulls, we've got Kobe White, Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Giddey in at the small forward position. White for 3, and it's Giddey with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Ball against Holiday. There's the 3. Ball no good. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. It's a 1-point game. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by White. To the left wing. Up top, White. He shoots. And all around the rim that time before dropping. White's got 7 points.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Out to the wing. Here's Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Ball outside. Pass to Buzelis. Nice D from Tatum. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. They get the rebound. White for 3. The shot no good. Boston has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
Love watching Tatum shoot with decisiveness. He feels like no one can guard him.
Ball passes to Giddey. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And Ball with the basket. The assist from Giddey. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, Tatum with the long distance answer.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. Here's Giddey. And the shot goes. Giddey's got 7.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Now Holiday. No points so far. White, the pass to Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Ball. Here's Vucevic, defended by Porzingis. Vucevic's shot is off.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Strong finish by Tatum. Nothing was stopping him there.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. 16 seconds left in the third quarter here. And here's Jones. He's got 5. With 2 seconds left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Al Horford. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Just 3 to shoot. Horford for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Jones with the ball. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard on the wing. Tatum shoots over to Sumu. Tatum, good. Tatum's got 15 points here in the second half.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
From deep, Giddey. And Craig pulls it down. Celtics lead by 4. Pass to Tatum. Here's Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Launches it. That one no good. Williams on the wing. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Giddey. Picked by Smith. The 3. And it's Giddey with the 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. Here's Giddey. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
A nice shot by Tatum.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Vucevic, the pass to Ball. White for 3. Fires in the triple.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Boston's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Tatum barreling in. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
White with a screen on Holiday. Pass to Vucevic. 1:05 left to play in the fourth. Outside White. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Stolen! Down low. Pass to Giddey. Yes! And the foul! Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Tatum with it. Guarded now by Ball.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
And that one falls for Tatum.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
It falls!
Ooh, Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And he drills the triple. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. There's Tatum with the three. Oh, bangs home the three.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And so it